Hello everyone and welcome back to another Mara stock and Bitcoin chart planning update video. I'm going to make this one super quick because I got stuff to do today. So I just want to give you guys a quick update and talk about the current risk involved short term with these assets. And I'm going to make it super clear. I am not changing anything. If you're new, I'm going to go over what I mean. But if you've been watching for a while, I'm not going to change anything whatsoever, both on my Mara and my Bitcoin chart. And I'm going to explain to you why right now. But before I do, guys, everything I'm going to say in this video is just my own personal opinion. Please do not take it too seriously because this is just how I personally trade, and it may not work for you, and it may not work at all. This is just how I personally manage my trades, and I'm just here to document it and share with you guys, not financial advice. So we're going to jump onto Bitcoin, so I can give you guys what the underlying asset looks like and then what the mining company is expected to do with this, right? So guys, I don't care. Amazing bullishness. Like we were looking at this value gap down here where there's imbalance, and we were trying to see if we can somewhat fill it. We've ever so slightly filled it, super minimum, so I thought it would go lower. Thankfully, we had our long positions active. We were holding on to them, and then we broke up higher, especially with BitU. So BitU, I think I'm up like something over 10% or something like that. But I'll share my core Bitcoin position with you guys and my BITU position either tomorrow, after tomorrow, once I do my little portfolio update. So I'm not gonna go over that today. But guys, if you guys been watching for a while, you know that I've been trying to keep track of this downtrend, that we are now starting to see signs of a reversal because we are now making a higher low. We have two higher lows, and now we finally have another higher high. So I'm going to add another one of these here to represent this new higher high. So we have from this lower low, we have a lower high from here. This is where the reversal began, because this is when things start shifting. Now we have a higher low, higher high, higher low, and now we have another higher high. So I'm going to add another label on here soon. I'm not going to do it right now. And then we should be working our way up towards this green fib area. But here's what I'm not changing. So again, if you guys been watching for a while, or if you just watched like my last chart update video, you know that I'm trying to keep track of this larger triangle pattern, right? So we have this triangle support, and we have this triangle resistance, and it's narrowing down to this area. There's a lot of people keeping track of a smaller, tighter resistance right here that we broke of very recently. But the reason I'm not taking that too seriously is because I like to focus on the more extreme, on the more meaningful resistance, which in this case is this larger triangle resistance. It's much more it's much more meaningful than the short-term tighter resistance, because at that point that doesn't really mean too much to me. So we started breaking up higher, right? I kept telling you guys we're not going to go any lower into this purple area. Next thing you know, we broke up higher. We fell nicely into this support area, broke up higher, broke the swing high, and now we're finally we're seeing a little bit of resistance right here. We broke all the way up a lot higher than I thought we would. Honestly, I didn't think we would actually hit 67.9k, but we did. So at this point, and I'm gonna show you guys something too. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. At this point, if you consider this swing low to the first sign of resistance down to its support, this is what the resistance looks like. This is something that should yell caution into your trades, because this is where the extension of this trend would push the price up to here. Next thing you know, the price did go up to here. And if you guys have been, if you're in my Discord, when we were in this area and we started seeing the price fall down, I said, I think the price can easily hit 66.6 to 66.7k at a minimum, because that's where the last major swing high was, right here, the very top of it. So right there at just about 66.5. So I want to see that break above it just a little bit, so like $100 or $2 over, and then from there we can see a correction potentially happen. But it did push up much higher than that. We're finally in this resistance here, which means you do not have to sell out of all of your positions in Bitcoin. You can just sell out a portion of it, because why? After seeing such an aggressive rally into a resistance area, not just this resistance area, but the descending triangle resistance that we have here. Like, once you see that happen and it's there, why be so hopeful? So why not sell a quarter or like half of your position or whatever, or like not even more than half, like less than half. So it can be a quarter, or it can be like 30%, or just 20% or 10% of your position. Why not lock in some profits? Because at that point, if you're not even if you were buying down here in this accumulation area, we dipped into this accumulation area twice. And by accumulation area, I took this as a strong buying opportunity, actually, because like I know we're starting an uptrend. We made this higher low, things are looking good. We're up here. We broke this previous swing high, and now to me, it was just, the risk was in my favor. It was very something clear to me. But now that we extended up, I'm gonna remove this. Now that we moved higher, and we're in this resistance area, why not take a little bit off of the position to lock in some profits in case the resistance does hold, and then we see prices come down, and then fill in, like retest this low swing low, this super micro swing low, or retest some imbalance that we have right here. It's like, why not? Why not, right? And then especially if we do see this resistance hold, if we do, and that's why I'm saying don't sell out of all your positions, because we can easily see the price go higher. But in that case, let me change the color. We'll just do that for now. In that case, why not sell some of your position in case we see the price correct itself into this new support area, and then we can push higher from there? Because no matter, there's a lot of positive news in the markets right now, in Bitcoin. There's a lot of positive news here, all of this, so much positive news. But what did the price do? It kept making lower lows and lower highs, no matter how much positive news there was out here. A ton of positive news, and we just kept falling down. So if that occurs, what makes you think that we're just going to easily see the price continue to push up higher and make new all-time highs just like that? Just nothing's going to stop it. Goes up higher and doesn't stop. That's just being super hopeful. That's being a little bit too much optimistic for short-term trading. If you guys been following, you know that I'm expecting Bitcoin to be at $100,000 by the end of this year, and then much, much higher into next year. So I'm very bullish on Bitcoin, but when it comes to short-term trading, why be hopeful? Why not use this as an opportunity to lock in some profits? Or if you don't have any position, maybe you want to be cautious. Maybe you want to go in with just a little bit in case it dips down into this area, get some exposure, and then you can pick up more at a lower price. Or if it goes up higher, at least you have your exposure to start going up from there. So guys, just don't let FOMO, don't let hype drive your trading. Let the actual chart tell you when it's a good time to add, when it's a good time to shave off your position. Just let the charts, let the price action tell you what to do. Don't rely on the media to alone tell you what to do. That's just that's so dangerous. That's so dangerous. Too many people do this. Not just that, with Bitcoin potentially being on a short-term resistance, and I'm not trying to be bearish, I'm just trying to be realistic on short-term resistance, guys. We need to see reasonable corrections happen so then we can see the price continue to trend higher. If this is the case, though, where we're seeing short-term resistance actually play out, look at this, Mara, and you guys already know that this is my do nothing area, right? Between the first red and the first green, this is where price is trying to decide where it's going to have its break of structure, which direction it really wants to go. Every time we're up in this area, we usually try trending in it. I drew out this triangle pattern here as well a while ago. I don't know how long ago. And we're respecting it quite well. We found support, resistance, right here, resistance. Once again, the price comes down. But no matter how much stuff is going on in the macro news, Mara is holding up strong. It didn't go down. I honestly thought this price was gonna go down much further into around 10 with a lot of stuff that's been happening, and I thought it would keep falling from here, but no, it kept showing pretty good support in this area, and it just keeps going up and down from here. It did find resistance, so now we could potentially be going down lower. Regardless, I do not care if we break resistance, because you guys already know out of my 3 bullish price confirmation levels, my first one is in this green fib extension, or I think this is a retracement actually from this whole move right here. So you guys can see from up here to the bottom of it, which actually it's kind of more like this now. With this being said, right, this area has been acting as resistance. We broke into a little bit, got rejected. We tried breaking into here a little bit, got rejected. We're getting near it, got rejected right here with this triangle resistances. Guys, you guys already know I'm not changing anything. That's the whole purpose of me making this video, is to warn you guys about short-term risk, and that I am not changing anything whatsoever with my approach onto these 2 assets that I'm covering in this video. If we break into here, I want to see multiple days of consistent price action at a minimum above the 0.35 line. I want to see prices hold. Right? I want to see prices hold for at least like 3 days, because I want to see momentum being built. I want to see, I want to see the RSI change, because if we do break in this area, we're going to start being oversold on the, overbought on the RSI, indicating that a correction can happen, and then easily we can get rejected down below the 0.35 one more time. It's super important. It's super important if you're a short-term Mara trader to be super cautious. Understand the price levels, understand why it's important to not put all of your attention into this stock, and instead set price alerts if we finally have a break of structure higher or a break of structure lower, and then pay attention to it for like a whole week, and then see how the volume changes, see how the RSI changes, see if there's any candles creating any kind of value gaps. It's like, this is the kind of stock you want to sit back, watch it, do its thing. If it moves in your favor, continue to watch it, see what signs, see what signals is giving you, because this stock is very, very volatile, and it's not something to really play with. It's something you really want to pay attention to, sit back, like pretend like you're a sniper and you're studying your targets, waiting for the perfect opportunity, things to make sense. That's how you should be trading Mara. That's how you should be treating Mara. It's as simple as that. I am personally not doing anything whatsoever, because again, we are still in this value gap. The price is trying to decide. It can easily fall down, back down to here. It can easily do that by the end of this week. It's possible. If we do break up higher, again, I'm looking for that consistent, sustained hold above the 0.35 at a minimum. So yeah, guys, that's my opinion on Bitcoin. That's my opinion on Mara, where October is finally back in the green. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are understanding short-term risk and, going forward from here. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be I'm excited for the rest of this year. I'm excited for 2025. Let's see how it goes. But understand that please do yourself a favor and do not rush into trades. Do not force trades. Let the chart just tell you what to do. Let the chart tell you how much attention you should be putting into the asset. All right, yeah, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.